Hello, my name is Jen and welcome to the book Refuge. And today I want to do a real quick review and book chat for Meet the Sky by McCall Hoyle. Before we dive into the review, I just wanted to ask my lovely viewers here if you would go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this kind of content. I make 2 to 3 videos weekly, and they're book reviews, book hauls. I'm going to be doing emoji-a-thon starting next week already. So yeah, if those are the kind of videos you like, go ahead and give me a subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. So I picked up this book just last week. I read it in one afternoon, finished it in like 2.5 hours maybe. It's really quick. It's a YA contemporary. It's only like 215 pages, which I normally wouldn't pick up a book this small, but I think some of you who have been coming on this journey with me have noticed I've been trying to take on more YA and to not judge so harshly, just to try to just grab it and read it and enjoy it for what it's trying to tell you. This book had a cool hook. It's about a girl named Sophie who lives on North Carolina's Outer Bank. Her mother and her older sister, they run this kind of horse ranch where tourists come and ride their horses, and so there was animals, which I was excited about, and then the hook was that there was a hurricane, and her and a not so close friend of hers gets stuck, and they have to survive the hurricane, which got a lot more dangerous than I was expecting, which, I mean, I know hurricanes are dangerous, but I didn't know how, scary or dangerous or in peril they were going to be within 215 pages. You know what I mean? But it was really interesting. It started pretty slow, and I was kind of like, how are these people going to get stuck together? There's all these different ways for them to get out of there. They seem to have plenty of time. And then when things start to go wrong, they really snowball really quickly. So this book, trying to keep it non-spoilers, this book, the relationship with the guy in this book, who, again, this is another case of a person who they liked each other back in the day, and then something happened and he abandoned her, and she had no more word from him. This happened when she was in 9th grade, and when she is in 11th grade, he comes back to town, and right before this hurricane, and she's like, I'm not gonna have anything to do with him. He ditched me before a dance. I don't want to talk with him. And then they end up stuck together. So that's kind of, the premise for it. His name is Finn, by the way. Sorry, I didn't share that. So yeah, so they get stuck together, and of course they have to work out, what had happened, why he, didn't come back, what was going on in his family that caused him to leave. And then Finn also has some really reckless tendencies that scare Sophie, because they're relying on each other to make it out alive, and he wants to do crazy things like go surf the crazy waves that are coming ahead of the hurricane, and she's like, I need to get to my family. My mom is gonna think I'm dead. And yeah, it was just really interesting, and he has his reasons for being such a daredevil, and they actually make a lot of sense to me. So that was really exciting that it actually had some good reasons for that happening in it. Yeah, I'm not going to get into spoilers for this one, so I'll go ahead and tell you my rating for it. But yeah, it was really heartwarming. Sophie's dealing with some grief in some different ways. Nobody has died. It's not death kind of grief. It's losing a certain kind of life she thought she would be living kind of grief. And so that's really interesting to me. She has to make some hard choices after a tragedy in her family, and she chooses to give up some things that she thought she would, that were a surety of her life. So it's just kind of a grief of changing direction and everything. And then, yeah, it was really cool. So also, yeah, like I said, there's some horses in here. There's a trigger warning for some dangerous situations for animals. I mean, I don't know, nobody dies. I'll just say that no animal dies, but there's some animals in danger. So I want to do my due diligence as a booktuber and warn you, if you love animals, especially horses, be warned. There's some dangerous situations for the horses in the hurricane. But it was just a really sweet read, and for how fast it was, it still gave me something to kind of think about at the end. And so I ended up giving this a 3.5 stars though, just because I feel that it was too short, and a lot of the situations were just, I don't know, like I didn't connect with them as much as I wanted to, and I think that had to do with it just being so short, is that I didn't have a chance to really like fall in love with anybody. So yeah, so I gave this 3.5 stars, and I would recommend it to you though. Like I said, I'm still getting into YA contemporary, so I'm a little bit harsher on it than I should be. I'm trying to work that out and be nicer, but I just want to be fair to letting you know that it was pretty adventurous, it was fun, and I think it's worth you giving it a chance. So anyway, thanks for stopping by this book review. Make sure you check out my links down below. I just started a Twitter, which I'm trying to be really active on, as well as you can follow me on Goodreads, Instagram, or my Facebook, which they're all The Book Refuge. You can find me on those. So again, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe for more content weekly. Have a great day. Bye.